My brother did the weirdest fucking work experience. I have no idea how this happened, but my brother did work experience, and Anthony will know it's at Gorse Hill Farm. I remember one time I went with like a girl, and we tried to like, and I was fucking poor as fuck back then. Still am. I don't know what's
Mm.
changed.
Definitely like me then.
Yeah, yeah.
I
And
don't.
my idea of trying to get with this girl was like, I'm gonna take you Gorse Hill Farm. So we went up to it. I thought it was like, I could just walk in and go look at the animals, but you had to pay
No.
to go
Yeah.
in. And I turned around, I was like, no, we're not doing this. So
How did the rest of that date go?
didn't go very well. We didn't get together.
Well, I mean, to be fair, when you're dating and they take you to a farm,
Man, I was
that's
young.
not
Like
best.
I was still early teens. And I didn't have money to go take a fucking Pizza Express. I'll take you to go look at some animals, darling. Enjoy. Oh, you have to pay to get in. Yo, we're going Mackie D's. Enjoy, darling.
Oh,
Get a fish fillet on me.
At work was telling a story one time of a date that he went on before he brought up Mackie D's. Makes me remember it, where he took a girl to. Well, number one, his idea of a date is going around Tesco's. Yeah.
Oh, that is
But
a big date.
but it reminds me specifically of he was telling a story of when he took one to Starbucks.
Oh,
Like
that's
he
okay.
got there first and he was waiting for her. And then he asks her what she wants to drink and all of that, and she tells him, and he goes up to go get the order. And when he comes back, she's gone.
Oh,
that is. Oof. That is brutal.
oh, that is brutal.
Why are you taking me to Tesco's? I tried taking someone to Starbucks. Never again.
Hey, he upgraded. Going to a cafe is okay for a date. It's kind of cute. A lot of people do that at our cafe. You can tell they're on a date together. But taking a test is. Mm. You want some
That's a
You want some
choice.
poppadoms, darling?
It would have been funny if he'd have turned around and he could see her through the window just pegging it. Oh god. Just like
Obviously, she didn't
top
like
speed.
Starbucks. Should have took her Costa.
It'd be like that bloody one gif you keep seeing from the spitting image with Boris Johnson with the fucking chair spinning.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's so many bad date stories. Jesus Christ. There was one that oh man. There was this one girl in secondary school. I don't know if I've said this story before. I fucking was obsessed with her. I remember her name very fucking well. And so I didn't take on any dates or anything, but there was two separate occasions, both really bad fucking stories. So the first one was Valentine's. Of course, it's Valentine's. And I had this great idea in my head. I'm gonna buy her a rose and I'm gonna go take it to her house. Now, of course, I was a shy little shit. And I was like, I don't know where to buy a rose, and two, I'm shy as fuck because I had this impression back then that they're judging me. Like, oh, look at this little kid gonna go buy a rose for his girlfriend. I shouldn't have given a shit. But so I sent my mum to go buy the rose, as you do. And she came back with this really nice roses in like a nice little cardboard packaging. It was quite good. Singular rose, beautiful. Took it to her house. That was all fine. She liked the rose. Cool. We sat down, we played some DJ Hero together, as you do. And then she gets a call from her boyfriend.
Oh.
That he's gonna be coming over soon. And I was like, and she's like, oh, so my boyfriend's coming over soon. And I'm like,
abort.
Okay. And so I got my jacket, fucking belted it down the road because I was like, because by the way, this girl, I don't know why maybe it's a European thing. I'm not judging here. I'm not making any assumptions, but all the Polish girls in my school dated guys 20 plus. Now, let's not get into the legalities of that for a second. Let's not quell on that. These girls are 16, 17, but sure. Yeah. Sure. Do you? But so I knew this guy was coming, was like 25. I was like 16. He would have pummeled me into the dirt. I might not be in this call today if I ran into him. So I belted down the fucking road, ran into my friend. I was like, fucking run. He's like, why? I ran over to his house. She's like, he's got a boyfriend. I was like, just run. The other experience with the same girl. So it was the end of school, and we had our celebration was like we were gonna go Birmingham to the ice skating rink. It was all of our year, super fun experience. But I saw this as like a great opportunity to just hang out with all day. Maybe I'm a bit of a stalker.
Kind of.
Again, I leave that up to the audience's decision. Maybe I was a bit coming on a bit hard. But so we went to the ice skating, I hung out with her, I spoke to her, we ice skated together. But then I asked her out. I think I actually asked her out, and she was like, look, listen, I like you, you're a nice guy, but just no. I was morally broken as a human. So we went back home, got on the bus back to Leicester, got off, and I went to my friend. Do you want to come over mine and just get fucking drunk right now? Because I was distraught. So we went back to mine, drank like easily a half bottle of whiskey, of continual shots, and I was absolutely incomprehensible. I was so fucking smashed. I was falling all over the living room. And then my friend had the great idea. Let's go Subway. And I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, mate. Let's go Subway. Went to the Subway at Beaumont Leys shopping centre.
Yeah.
Walking all over the place. We called up my friend. I'm like, yo, come down here, man. We're chilling in Subway. Rah, rah, rah. My experience in the Subway was running at 2 frames per second. I went in and out of consciousness so much. Somehow, one moment I'm sitting down, the next minute I have a sub in front of me. Don't know how it got there. But then I think the alcohol really hit me.
Yeah.
And I threw up everywhere.
In the Subway?
I think so.
Oh no!
And my friends had to carry me, like, you know what I mean? Like a fucking like decapitated corpse, arm over each of them, sick all over my hand. They were like, we're gonna take off your gloves. And I'm like, yeah. They take me home and they just put me down on the sofa. I laid there easily for like 2 hours, like body just like tingling from the alcohol consumption. They're like, I was like, man, I think I'm gonna die. Their great idea, and to be honest, in all fairness, it actually was a good idea, but it made me laugh at the time. It was like, here's some Warburton's white bread, just keep eating it to soak up the alcohol. So I sat there.
I don't think
just imagine this pathetic human has just been rejected. Like, honestly, you'd mistake me for a homeless person, just sitting there, sick down him, eating fucking dry bread. And yeah, that's the end of the story. And from that moment on, I don't think I ever saw again. Can't fucking blame her. It's the worst fucking feeling, honestly. Like, and from this experience, by the way, to this day, I still get a gag reflex from drinking whiskey. Because my mind jumps back 15 years to that one time I got really fucking badly smashed. Yeah. And it's like, do you remember this? Cough this shit back up. I cannot drink whiskey without like my throat slightly closing up a little bit. It was bad, man.